Welcome to another day of Ether Raids. We are starting off for the last day here against a Japanese player. We're going to try this other Golvig team that I also had made. I put Golvig on like 3 teams this week, and so far she has failed miserably so far. I think, if anything, this week I have pretty much like cemented the fact that she is a terrible initiator because she dies. You don't want your initiator to die. They can take damage, but if they die, then that defeats the whole purpose. But yeah, we're gonna try again. This one is a higher threat range team. It's kind of something that you probably see in summoner duels. There's no save here aside from Modric here, but he's a near save rather, so I don't have to really worry about anyone far saving. My only concern is how she'll do against that Ather and Makaya, but I think once we have the special up, she should be able to one-shot as we have seen so far this week. And also I have Crom on this team just to help out with that. But yeah, break some stuff, figure out the ranges and see if I can get up there. And then we should be able to get going. There's only one dual unit here, and typically I should be able to get through 3 dual units, I think, with this setup. So we should be able to get that extra action, the 4th action, if we so desire. Yeah, let me just set this up right and then get moving from there. I don't know if this is the right setup, but I think this might be good. Because I do need Peony to be able to get over there also.
Into the surf.
The weird thing... Come on. Come on, Golvig. You're supposed to get this. What does Snurgle have? Was this Lagoo's friend? I think this was okay. Alright. And also the Ike Ring. Okay.
We mustn't get lost.
Good pairing. If she had the Ike Ring as well, she would be able to survive the combat, I believe. Because I don't think he gets his special here because his Essence Drain effect isn't activated yet because it's still before the enemy phase. So she would have survived. Well, then again, it's Lagoo's friend, so it ramps into a special either way. Okay, so she probably would still be dead. So, alright.
Anything you want.
That sucks. Yeah, that was the whole plan, to initiate on that Nurgle. Because she can't reach anyone else. Well, maybe I could get to Gatekeeper, but because she's a Cav, it limits my movement. And also, I'm 100% sure that trap in front of Igrin is real. Or both, well, not both. The bolt trap in front of Igrin is real. Because it benefits Modric, because he has Vantage. And Nurgle, the one in front of Nurgle, I'm pretty sure is real. Because you wouldn't want to get initiated on from melee range with that Nurgle. So, this is probably not going to work. Let's see what Crom can do here. Lose. Crom failing to kill Gatekeeper here is... that's the thing. Okay. I did not expect that. Again, I think this is a loss. Oh my god. Yeah, so I've thought about it a little bit more, and I think maybe I can get this Nerthuz in if I break the structure here. The problem is, though, I don't know if she's able to take out this Nurgle or not. This is the New Year's Nerthuz, not the summer one. Yeah, I have both of them. I don't know what I've been thinking about. I don't know what to do with either of them because they're not mythics. They're both very good units, but because they're not in the regular pool, I don't think I'll ever be able to get merges on them. Kind of like with the Summer Freya, who is top tier. I think, again, best art in the game.
This way.
Second
We mustn't
to
get lost.
maybe Thor and Loki, the duo. But yeah, summer for you. My god, yeah. But anyways, I don't know what to do with these Nerthuzes because they're really good for summoner duels, but I feel like they need merges to perform at their optimal best. Still, okay. I feel like they need merges. I'm not quite sure how many, but I feel like they
Into the
need
surf.
like maybe 1 or 2 merges. And I don't think I'm ever going to get another copy of this New Year's
You
Nerthuz.
have my all.
I could probably go back in to get a
Anything you
copy.
want?
Okay, that's bad. 1, 2, 3. So that's all from the acts of devotion.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he's doing 0. But the problem is I'm failing to kill.
Anything you want.
Okay. Nurgle.
We mustn't
Okay.
get
Yeah, we're
lost.
probably gonna have to surrender here. I don't have a way to get through.
Your plan.
Unfortunately, I think maybe if I brought the other Golvig team, the one that I've been losing with so far, maybe it would have been better on this map because Sanaki would probably have gotten the
It'll
kill
be
against this
all
Nurgle.
right.
With the kit that I've updated her kit, so she probably would have been able to get the kill on this Nurgle. The problem is the range on that team might not have been able to get me to this spot
Into the
here.
surf.
But I probably would have been able to do it with a dance, so might not have mattered. Yeah, this is quite unfortunate. We're probably gonna have to surrender.
Alright.
I don't. Maybe let's step on the trap, maybe, and see if we can take out Gatekeeper because he is driving some stats to Nurgle here. So maybe if we bring Gatekeeper or take Gatekeeper out potentially, we should be able to get some distance in terms of against Nurgle here. If I had danced, but
Anything
then
you want.
yeah, it wouldn't have worked out. I was thinking of maybe trying to initiate
have my all.
on Gatekeeper so that I could get Nerthuz Golvig's special up, but I don't think we would have been able to one-shot this Nurgle. I don't think. Yeah, this is bad.
plan.
Let's take out Gatekeeper maybe. Let's see if this works. I forgot about that. Doesn't matter.
We mustn't get lost.
Yeah, Golvig still loses. Alright, yeah, we're gonna surrender. This one... oh my god. Come on. Alright, here is our second attempt at the final match for the week. We are facing another Japanese player, and this time I'm gonna use the Golvig team, the one that I really want to use. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna work this time, although I don't think this team will work in any other season because it's pretty much dependent on Dagger being here. Without Dagger, I don't think I get the Pathfinder range because I'd have to run another Mythic. Not ideal. This might fall apart, but as you can see here, I gave Sanaki Occultist Strike. It does improve her matchup dramatically against what's her face? She's right there. I can't remember. Right. But also, it's not like a guaranteed win. I know that she will win this specific layout because this is what I've tested this team against, and it does win. The problem is there's actually 4 dual units here, and typically, well, I've tested against 3. 4 is going to make it a little bit more challenging to get the extra actions, but I think I should be able to do it if I play my cards right with the dance that I have here. So I just gotta set up my positionings properly, and then we should be able to get going. I was considering using the Edelgard team, but I would have needed Winter Edelgard to kill that knot, and I don't see how I would have been able to set that up properly. So yeah, we're gonna go with this one instead. That knot, that's a really good build on knot. Summer Edelgard wouldn't be able to get through that. So yeah, this is the team that I decided would be the better option. I guess we'll have to use the other team, the Edelgard team, some other time. Maybe next light season it might come into play, depending on who the bonus mythic is. I think maybe we'll see. But yeah, this is what I've tested against. I was initially trying to get the melee team that I've been using, the melee Gale Force team, with Brave Alm to work on this map, but it wastes so many actions to get through. This 1, 2, 3 actions just to get to where Myr is. Or if they were to like have I could probably initiate on one of the hex traps, depending on the trap layout, but that's too much of a gamble for it to be consistent. So yeah, it just wasn't working with that team setup on this map in specific. Maybe if Seliph was more consistent as a Gale Forcer, it could probably work, but the 3 actions that I'd be losing just to break the structures and get up to Myr would probably make it not worth it in any case. But yeah, this is what I was saying, because Micaiah isn't here, and also there's no Kanto control on this map. I'm able to do this. This is what Sanaki can do when Micaiah is not here, and also when the debuffs actually work, she's able to get the kill. Like I said, it's either she does all of the damage or she just does nothing, and she's been failing me so far this entire week as the initiator for this team. So we're gonna go with Sanaki first, and then I'm gonna have to do some warp shenanigans here. Luckily, there isn't a gatekeeper on this team to prevent me from warping around, because I am gonna need Peony to warp a little bit just to get this to work properly. I've also swapped out Azura's dance. Azura's B skill. I was running Assassin Strike, and I swapped it out for her the dance skill that she comes with. What's it again? Sabotage, like catnip, whatever. That B one, that B skill right there. The reason I did that is because for those matchups where Sanaki is failing to kill, or if Micaiah is there, or let's say Freyr, I can be a little bit more flexible with mid-combat debuffs, and Sabotage is actually one of the strongest debuffs in the game, so it's actually really beneficial, or it can work out to my benefit to have that for Sanaki to be able to put out some extra damage. So hopefully I can test that out in the future, and we'll see how that one works. But for now, we are Gucci. You've seen the initiation of how this team works, and from here it's just Golveg. Golveg will pretty much kill everyone here. Again, I said there's one extra dual harmonic, so that will slow us down a little bit. I'll have to, or I have already done the little workaround there with the dance peony, so we should be good because we're going to get an extra 2 actions. But from here on, we can just sweep the remainder of the team if we so desire. I can't even set it up to get the pots, but we're good regardless. The key components for this team are both of the dancers. You definitely need 2 dancers, I think, just to help you out in terms of if anything were to happen. I think this Azura here is probably the best one to have because of the Kanto that she has. And again, there you see me turn in the smart end because I don't use it quite often, aside from an Ether raid, so I usually don't leave it on or off, whatever. But yeah, I had to turn it back on there because if you don't do that, or if I didn't do that, my turn would end automatically, and thus I would have lost. But yeah, so yeah, you need the 2 dancers, I think. Azura, I like Azura for this setup because she offers so much with the Kanto mobility that she has as a dancer. But I guess you could put any other dancer there and it wouldn't matter. And then Baby Golveg isn't 100% necessary, but I think you've seen earlier in the week here where she was able to just warp and potentially shut down a unit. depending on the layout of the map. So she can be like a really important factor in terms of being able to clear. She does help out quite a bit. So her spot is flexible, but I really do like having her there. Yeah. I guess you could probably put like if you were to somehow be able to warp in with I guess you could put Kvaser there, New Year's Kvaser, if you could get Wings of Mercy on her, or maybe even Brave Marianne for that spot as well. But yep, it works very well against this map. I think the only thing that could potentially stop me is if the trap placement was different. But yeah, we're good here. Finally, we were able to get a win with this team to close out the week. So yeah, GG's. See you next week.